I'll just sum it up that.
Right, we're not doctors, there's a disclaimer, right?
Yeah.
But based on your experience.
If you know, somewhere, if I see a person exceed 135/85 in terms of systolic and diastolic,
Right.
we call our suspectitions as trainers, so we really can't diagnose.
Okay.
So if I see a person, and they're hypertensive. Let's say the person is like over 140, and the diastolic is over 90. Right off the back, that's a flag. As a trainer, I should not have that person do any form of exercise.
What do you know? So there's a medical
well,
condition, they need to seek a doctor.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, the way I usually put it to them, I say exactly what I just said to you. I am a suspectician. I suspect that your blood pressure is high. Now you have to get that verification by actually seeing your physician.
Right.
And I've had a circumstance, and I won't get off on much of a tangent, but I had a circumstance where this one gentleman, he got really upset. He says, I used to play football, I used to this, I used to that, but his blood pressure was high. And I said, you know, I really can't train you. And it doesn't matter how much you're going to pay me, because I'm setting myself up for what I don't know.
Right.
And so he went to his physician, and his physician says, yes, your blood pressure is high. And he ended up putting him on medication and say, that same place that told you that, that's the place you need to go. Because what happens is, one thing that can happen is they could have a stroke. And, you know, stroke can be from one extreme to the next.
Right.
And so in order to, you're actually looking out for them by saying, hey, you know, your blood pressure is high, and as a result, I'm going to have you see a physician. Now, we're talking about, in general, even if the person has good blood pressure and everything, when we start them on an exercise program, we can't get aggressive with them. So under no circumstance, that person has to gradually adapt to the exercise regimen, and we progress slowly. So regardless, I think even a person that's not necessarily in their 40s, a young individual in college or in high school, I mean, they do physicals. And if they're not, if someone is actually partaking in a sport, any one of those sports without a physical, that's really a flag.
Right.
Because, you know, really adverse things can happen.